All right. Good evening. You all are welcome to Crypto Base Media. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. We are going to wait till the time before we start. How to recognize bullish and bearish trends early. How to recognize bearish, either bullish and bearish or bearish and bullish. That's still saying the same thing. So how to recognize either of these trends early so that you can make informed decision, that you can make informed and profitable decision. You all are welcome. You all are welcome, guys. How to recognize a bullish and a bearish trend early. The earlier you recognize trends, the earlier you act. And that is how you position yourself in any type of market, guys, be it a bearish market or a bullish market. And that is how you make profits. When you are well positioned, that is how you make profits from trading cryptocurrencies, guys. That's how you make good profits. Imagine you positioning yourself at the beginning of a bullish run or at the beginning of an uptrend. You are definitely going to enjoy the ride till it ends, guys. You are going to enjoy the ride till it ends. And we're not talking only Bitcoin, we are talking about the cryptocurrency market in general. So rest assured that you can recognize that trend in coin that let's say you are holding or you're about to buy, or the coin that you're doing fundamental analysis about. So guys, it works everywhere. Even in the forex market, guys, it works everywhere. In the forex market, in the stock market, it works everywhere. Okay, how to recognize bullish and bearish trends early. As I was saying earlier, guys, so the meeting has started. Others can make sure that you jot these things down. It's very, very important, guys. It's very, very important. Yes, I was saying that it is important that you recognize these trends. It is important that you recognize these trends before they happen. This is how you profit from a crypto market. That is how you get to position yourself, and then you get to profit from a cryptocurrency market, and even a forex market, a stock exchange market. That is how it happens everywhere, be it a bullish market or a bearish market. Once you position yourself, you define, and then you'll be in profit. So I said earlier that when you buy a coin, for instance, from the very start of the trend, of the bullish trend of that coin, you are going to be enjoying the profit of the coin as it goes up. Let's take, for instance, buying Bitcoin at the price of around $5,000, for instance. I'm using Bitcoin because Bitcoin is familiar to everybody. Everybody is familiar to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the mother of all coins. So let's say you buy Bitcoin for around $5,000, and then as it is increasing in a bullish run, you are enjoying this profit, and then you are seeing everything, you are happy, you are getting euphoric. Yes, you are happy. That is what starting and recognizing a trend before it happens. That is what it means. Look at AXS, for instance. AXS started, I think, 2021, from 2021 and even 2020, AXS $4, $6, like that. And then it grew. Everybody that started at the beginning of the trend enjoyed it. Why? Because they positioned themselves. They know when the trend is actually starting. They know that, okay, this is a bullish run we're about to go for. And then that is what I'm going to take you guys tonight, guys. We can either be in a bullish or a bearish market. And this is what a bullish market means. This is how it looks like in a bullish market. So this is what bullish, this is what the bullish run, nice. This is what the bullish run is. This is what the bullish run is. Look at this nice, cute bull right here. We use animals to recognize these things because the bull, it goes up, and then it is very, very strong compared to the bear that goes down and then red, and then, you know. So this is what the bullish run means. You're going to see the red and green candles. Everything will be going up. And there's a saying, guys, that every market are designed to go up in nature. They are naturally designed to go up. So be it the stock, be it crypto, this and that, all markets are still designed to go up. No matter the bear market that market is witnessing, it is still going to go up, guys. So now this is what a bullish market This is what bearish market looks like. And then what we are talking about is how to recognize these trends before they happen. That's what we're talking about. How to recognize these trends before they happen. So, okay, this image is missing. But I said in some cases we have a sideways movement or a range market. That's what is called a range market or a sideways movement. Please, if you can hear me, send I to the chat session. If you can hear me and see my screen, send I to the chat session. If you can hear me and see my screen, send I to everything that is there is the picture of a ranging market. A ranging market, as I've okay. So let's proceed. I said a ranging market is going to move sideways. It's going to move sideways to the right side because that's how the market moves. That's how the charts are designed. The charts are designed to go sideways. That is how it is, guys. That is how it is. Okay, let me just use this quick draw stuff. So markets can come like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and then continue this way. That is what is called a range market. Then we are going to have the resistance here and also the support here. So that's how it is, guys. How it is. And okay, moving to the next one. Let me just disable this guy, right? Okay. Great. Great. So okay, nice. So how to recognize these trends? How to recognize these trends? How to recognize these trends? Let me admit this guy. Okay, so how to recognize these trends? How do you know the trends before they happen? Both bullish trend, both bearish trend. How do you know before they happen? Okay. The trend can easily be recognized through market analysis. That is it, guys. If you want to recognize any trend, be it a bullish market, a bearish market, everything is going to happen through market analysis. And in the market analysis, we are going to take a look at three analysis, which are like the most common, and then I think the most valid also, because I've not even seen any other analysis that is more than fundamental, technical, and sentimental. What most traders are used to, is we are used to fundamentals and technicals. Fundamentals and technicals. That's what you hear people saying. Please, if you can hear me, send me an I in the chat session. I don't know what message saying. If you can hear me, send me an I in the chat session so I can proceed. If you can hear me, send me an I in the chat session. Great, great, great. And I also see my screen. Nice, nice. Okay, so fundamentals, technicals, and sentimentals. Fundamentals, technicals, and sentimentals. That is how you know a trend before it happens. And there are these terms, they are like very wide. In fact, fundamental analysis alone, you can take days studying fundamental analysis, even technical analysis, before you now master it yourself and say, and then before you now start saying you are using and you know how to do technical analysis very well. So, but I won't go inside, I won't go too deep into this analysis yet, but I'll just let you know that fundamental analysis, it includes you knowing the latest news, the latest development, the latest trends, and all other external factors that can affect price movements, guys. So if there is a news or there is any other factor, like let's say, excuse me, if there is a news that affects the price of the coin, that you know, okay, there's also news, let's say all these central bank and interest rates, this and that, the way crypto markets wait for those interest rates increase before we know, okay, we are waiting for the outcome. You hear people saying we are waiting for the outcome of the government, most especially the US government, when they get into meetings like that. So you hear them say, you can also hear countries too with their cryptocurrency regulation. You hear India saying they've increased the tax on cryptocurrency, this and that. So guys, news like that, they tend to affect the prices, and then they're like the external factors. Fundamental analysis also includes looking at the market cap, looking at the supplies of the coin, all those factors to measure intrinsic value of a coin, whether it is going up or down. So let's say, for example, now you see a coin and then the fundamentals are very, very good. You've looked at everything and then you can spot it early. That is what we call looking at the trend. I mean, that's what we call fundamental analysis. That is what we call determining an uptrend before it happens. So you can use fundamental analysis to determine an uptrend before it happens. The same as technical analysis, guys. This one is a little bit more broad, and then don't worry, it's not going to be complex. I'm going to simplify it for you guys. So, okay, let me add more people. Great. So, technical analysis aspects. Okay. This begins with the candlestick anatomy. Yes, it begins with the candlestick anatomy. That is where technical analysis begins with, guys. That is where technical analysis begins with. So, the green candle and the red candle, the combination of everything that forms the price movement on the charts. And you know, guys, that these things are historical prices. That is how these candles are being formed. If you look at Bitcoin charts right now, it's forming red and green candle, depending on the time frame that you are using. So all these things are things that have happened in the past. You can as well take a zoom out. You can zoom out. You can place it in a macro view, or let's say a time frame like that of 1 week time frame, 1 month time frame, to see what have happened in the past and to determine whether a bullish trend is on its way, or to determine whether we are seeing a bullish trend, or to determine whether a bearish trend is going to happen before it happens, guys. So that is very, very simple explanation for it. So I said, so you a brief image. Can you see this image of candlestick anatomy? Can everyone see the image of candlestick anatomy? If you can see the image of candlestick anatomy, send an eye to the chat session. Send an eye to the chat session. Wow. If you can see the image, send an eye to the chat session. If you can see the image of candlestick anatomy, send an eye to the chat session. Wow, 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 wow. Technical analysis, that network must be very, very slow. I've moved away from. Okay, the network is super slow. I don't know whether it's yours or mine. This is candlestick anatomy, guys. This is candlestick anatomy. So you're a newbie and then you are just seeing this, or even sometimes people that are not new, they get to like forget stuffs like this. If you see a green candle and you see a red candle, these are what forms up a candlestick, and these are the candlestick that forms up the price charts, guys. So this green candle, it opens below and then it closes on top. That is how a green candle is. If it is a red candle, it opens on top and then it closes below. That's how a red candle is also being formed, guys. So I just did this image so that you guys can see and better assimilate what I'm trying to talk about. And guys, I said these candlesticks, like these single candles, they form different patterns, like they print different patterns that can point to you that a trend is here. Some of these patterns, they include the hammerhead, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, and so on and so forth. So if you see, okay, yeah, I've changed my screen right now. I'm now looking at different candlestick patterns. These images are by Binance Academy. So I'm saying candlestick and send session, send candle pattern to the chat session. If you can send candlestick pattern to the chat session. Nice. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. So we have this like a cheat sheet to the candle cheat sheet. So we have different patterns of things. So I was talking about the candlestick pattern, like the ones we have, like the hammerhead. This is like the hammerhead. This one right here is the hammerhead. If you see an hammerhead at a downtrend, that it means one thing. It is possible that that chart is about to reverse. That's what we call That's what we call a trend reversal. If you can see hammerhead, okay, if you can see hammerhead, that means it is a trend reversal. Look at this place I'm putting my pointer. For example, this is I'm putting my cursor. If an hammerhead happens at exactly this point in a downtrend in a chart, okay, let me use my so you guys can understand clearly. It's great. So let's say we have a chart that goes like this, a chart that goes like this, and then you see an hammerhead right here. You see an hammerhead right here. It is possible that this chart is going to continue, is going to reverse this bearish trend and then go upward. It is going to go to the upside. It is very, very possible. There are things like this in chart, guys. There are things like this because when you see hammerhead, it means that the demand is now much that the bulls now pull this demand. The bears have really tried to like push the price down very much, but the bulls are still pushing price. The bears later ends on top. If it ends in a green color, that means it is a trend reversal. So it is possible that this former bearish pattern, it is possible that this former bearish pattern, is about to reverse, is about to go to an uptrend. So if you're in a current bear market and then you see something like this with a lot of confirmation, then it is possible that it is a trend reversal. So if you enter a coin like this at this point, it is very, very possible that you gain in profits and you'll be part of the early people that recognizes that uptrend before it happens. It is very, very possible. So let me try and clear this now. Okay. So the next demonstration, there are also patterns here. The one candle pattern, two candle pattern, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, plenty of them like that. Guys, you can screenshot what you are seeing on the screen right now so that you can save that candlestick cheat sheet, because you might never know where you're going to see it next. Just make sure that you screenshot it so that you can save it for yourself. Make sure that you screenshot it and you save it for yourself. Okay. So wow, where did the chart pattern picture went to? There's supposed to be a chart pattern picture here that's okay. Let me just explain it. Chart patterns are like all these green and red candles. Once they come in, they tend to like try and form some pattern, and then crypto traders make meanings out of these patterns that they form. They make meanings out of these patterns that they form. Example of the patterns are like we have patterns like, sorry about that. We have patterns like cup and handle. We have pattern like double bottom. We have pattern like double top. We have plenty of them like that. Plenty patterns like that, guys. As traders try to make meaning from. Oh, this is not supposed to be here. Okay. Trying to insert the image so that you guys can see it and understand better. Let me just leave that alone. But guys, the chart patterns are very, very useful for you to recognize a trend. So you can just note it down. You can just put it in a just down, then you make a Google search yourself later. We have common one, we have flag patterns. Those patterns that form like is a flag. Some can be bearish, some can be bullish, and then there are also triangular patterns. We are going to see different triangular patterns on the chart. Some triangular patterns can actually mean that the price is doing a short squeeze. When the price is doing a short squeeze in technical analysis, it means that the price is about to go to break that squeeze. To short squeeze, to squeeze the sellers, so that it's going to go to the upside. It's going to continue an uptrend. So when you see a triangular pattern that has a short squeeze and you get in at that moment, it's very, very funny that the market is going to go up and then you're going to be in a lot of profit. That is you seeing a chart pattern and then using it to determine a trend, whether a bullish trend or a bearish trend, guys. So Okay, technical analysis indicators. They are also used to determine, guys, these things are, most of them are used to determine whether a trend is bullish or bearish. So whenever you see them, you can use them to analyze that, okay, this trend is going to be uptrend. Great, 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 great. So there are also technical analysis indicator. Example is a moving average, MA. This is like an average, the moving average of a coin or of the whole crypto market. It can be many things. It can be, it depends on wherever you chart it, but you find these indicators in your trading view. Moving average, you find it in your trading view. You can, the most used moving averages that I know is the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average is like using it to determine the long term of a coin, to determine even Bitcoin. You can go there and then chart. You just input in your setting, your moving average, you select the stuff, the index, you just edit it to 200 and then you see. Then there's also relative strength index. You see this one across the exchanges. You see it in Binance, you see it in Trading View, you see it in FTX, you see it in a lot of exchanges, guys. You see it in a lot of exchanges. So we can make use of this RSI, but the correct RSI and then the most used RSI, relative strength index, is 14. This is a 14-day RSI. That's the most correct one. So the RSI indicates like whether a coin is being overbought or oversold. If the coin is being overbought, the RSI is going to be, the value of the RSI will be at like 70 and above. 70 and above. That's where it's always 70 and above. And if it is oversold, if the coin is undervalued or undersold, you see that 30 and below. That is how it is, guys. So the OBV, also unbalanced volume, is very, very similar to the RSI. It's used to determine the volume in a coin, and then the OBV is like faster than the RSI. So OBV can even help you to determine bullish and bearish divergence as soon as possible. And also there is volume. You can use volume also to determine, those are the technical analysis indicator, and then also the moving average, convergence, and divergence. There are many more of these indicators. And also there are many drawing tools that you can use to make your analysis on trading view to check whether a coin is about to start a bullish trend or is at the end of a bearish trend or is about to start a bearish trend, guys. It's very, very easy. So as I said earlier, the drawing tools, you can have the retracement tool, you can use the trend line to draw your support and resistance. You can even use the trend line to draw a full trend line. You can use the parallel tool. You can use rectangle tools also. They are used, and then many of them like that. There are wide variants and wide options for you that are available for you to choose from your trading view app. Okay, guys. So the next is sentimental analysis. This is like probably new to most people because some people don't really know what sentiment means. They just hear fundamental and technical analysis. But as the market advances, we get to know that it's not only about fundamental analysis and technical analysis. You can also use sentimental analysis to know a trend before it happens, to know a bullish trend before it happens, to know a bearish trend before it happens. Okay, so let me just do a quick explanation of sentimental analysis in a layman's language. So guys, look at this image right here now. Sentiment is about feeling, like how participants feel in the market. So they can either feel bad about the current market or the whole market in general. They can feel average or neutral. That is the orange one right here. And then they can feel very good. They can feel euphoric. They can feel very good about the market. They can feel bullish about the market. So now these sentiments too, they also matter. And then there are players in the market. You as a trader, you are a player. There are big players like waves. All right. These Spanish people here. I'm going to block. I'm going to block the session now, so they'll stop my great. Okay. So let's proceed, guys. Let's proceed. So sentimental, I said, is about the feeling of the current the market participants, and then I mentioned that there are players, there are big players. You as a crypto trader and investor, you are a trader in the crypto market. If you are just joining in, don't worry. This session will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. To be uploaded on our YouTube channel, just make sure that you subscribe. Just go to YouTube and search for Crypto Biz Media, and then after you get your search, just subscribe and turn on the notification button that on the notification button so that you can get notification when, okay, great. I now know you guys can. These are my people, great. These are my people. Sorry about that. So this is the sentimental. This is like how people feel. And then I said there are players in the market. There are big players. Like the big players are like the whales, are the institution players, and then there are also small players in the market. The small players are the retail traders. So the thing is that what these people think about the markets, it matters a lot, and their reactions, it matters. And then as a player, you must study the market sentiments to be able to recognize a trend before it happens. Like that's the essence of this meeting, right? So you must be able to recognize a trend before it happens. Big players like Elon Musk in 2021, like they shake the markets with Dogecoin and then other coins too in 2021. You guys know about that. People that came in early 2021. So there are people that like they are institution players that influence on the market, and then it's not like they have the influence on the market, they have the influence on the market participants, and then they can control the sentiment of the market participants. So that is what it is, guys. And then if you are very up to date, with the market sentiments, you are going to know a move before it happens. That is how it works, guys. You are going to know a move before it happens. So there are sometimes that the markets will be bullish in fundamental analysis, and then when we get to due to the sentiment that there are sometimes fundamental analysis will be bullish. Everybody will be saying, oh, we are supposed to move. Everything is supposed to be bullish because of fundamental analysis. Maybe because we had some news now. Let's say some institution traders bought in and then they announced in the news. That's fundamental analysis, right? So that's fundamental analysis, right? So the thing is sometimes people just feel bad about the market, and then you see that they are not buying, the market is not moving. So you must understand this thing. But the thing is that sentiments, they are most times short. They are most times in the micro side. So they are not always long term. So when you understand this market sentiment, apps that you can use to check market sentiment, guys, is Lunar Crush. When you check Lunar Crush, you can use Lunar Crush to understand the market sentiment. You can use Lunar Crush to understand market sentiment. And then that Lunar Crush is like an app. You can download their app and then follow them on Twitter or something. But they used to post market sentiments. They'll check what people are talking about, how people feel about Bitcoin. They can even hold a poll on Twitter and then see how people feel to measure, yes, Lunar Crush. So to measure the market sentiment, that's what it is, guys. So that's how you can have an edge with that market sentiment also, because there are sometimes you'll be thinking, but my from technical analysis, this is supposed to move up now. From fundamental analysis, this chart is supposed to move up now. What's now wrong? Why is the price not going up? It is probably the sentiment, what people think about the market. People still feel very bad about it. And then sentiment change. Investors can change sentiment when they review their coin and they see no longer worth holding. Then they can review it and then say, no, I have to leave. That's the power of sentiment. That's the power of people. And sometimes sentiment itself sometimes break market structure. It's very funny, honestly, because you can say, we are supposed to be in a bullish market, and then everywhere is still bullish. People are happy. They continue going up till it's reached a peak point and a euphoric point, and then we'll start going down again. So, guys, that is that about the market sentiment, and then how to use it to support a bullish trend. So now, the essence of this session is like to be able to help you to recognize a bullish and bearish trend just before they happen. And I hope that we've done justice to that. And then I hope that you guys can analyze the markets with those various stuffs. Now, if you don't really understand them very well, it's a thing that you can go back to our YouTube channel. We did technical analysis in 5 minutes, although it's not really very detailed, but fundamental analysis is right there on our YouTube channel. Just search for our crypto-based media and then scroll through our videos. You're going to see a Zoom session we did about fundamental analysis. Then you are going to click and watch it, and then you are going to understand it better. So that is that about technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and sentimental analysis, and using them to recognize trends before they happen. So now, in the current market, guys, because definitely I want to keep you guys up to date. In the current market, if you check and analyze, we are in a macro bullish market. Just use your 1 week time frame. Just check it. Zoom out on your trading view, and then you can check it out. We're in a macro bullish market. So this means that we're in a bull market, but in a bull market, they can also be micro bears, like all those small bears, all those small bears, all those small market dumping. It's very, very important for a healthy bull market. It's very, very important. If the bull market is just going up and not coming down, that is not healthy at all. It's going to go down like this. Oh my God, see it down. So if you are seeing any downsides or consolidation, they are macro, they are any downsides or consolidation, they are micro, that means small or short term. But the macro, the big and the long-term view of these current markets that we are seeing right now is very, very bullish. So it's just like every other bullish market. The market doesn't just go up like that, like rockets. No, it's not like that. The market goes up and then comes down a little bit. Goes up and then comes down a little bit. So there will always be downsides in a bull run, guys. That's the point of what I'm trying to tell you guys about. Like after analysis of everything, because there's even this bullish news. You've been saying bullish news, but there are sometimes that those bullish news will not be enough to pump the market because the sentiment are still kind of in neutral or still bad. So people will still be bad about the market. So all these analysis, they matter a lot. They matter a lot, guys. All right, guys. So I think I've done justice to that. If there's anything that you don't understand or if there's any question you have, kindly ask them in the chat session right now. Just ask them in the chat session. Our chat session is free from this thing today. It's free from spamming today. So if there's any question, just ask them in the chat session. I'm going to paste our Zoom link right now. So I'm going to paste our YouTube link and then our WhatsApp link so that you guys can subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are just coming so that you can get the recorded version of this Zoom session. So if you have any question, ask them in the chat session. Ask them in the chat session if you have any question at all. I'm not seeing your question, guys. It doesn't mean everyone understands what I talked about tonight. So if you have any question, just ask. Just ask. This person must be using a good machine to control this thing. You think you can hack crypto business? It's not possible. Okay. Yes. That app is like is used to measure social analytics. Let me call it like that. It's used to measure social analytics. So from social, this is what people think that they are going to be tweeting. This is what they think that will be in the Reddit, that will be in the Telegram channel. So these apps like cut across and then check all the social media to like come to a conclusion and get something for you guys. So the app is Lunar Crush. Just check it out. Lunar Crush. Lunar Crush. That's the name of the app. So you can use it to measure. It's what I use almost every time when I need to measure what people think about the market, people's sentiment about the market. So I'm going to just copy and okay. Are still coming in. Okay, if you have any other question, please ask them. If you have any other question, please ask them right now. If you have any other question. Just copy. See, great. Okay, so that's our YouTube channel. That's the link to our YouTube channel. You can just subscribe and then hold on to when we upload the recorded version of this meeting. And then also that's Crypto-Based Media number. If you are not yet on Crypto-Based Media, you can join us right there. And then if you are ready to take action and purchase our course, which is premium, you can make use of that Crypto-Based Media number also. And then you are going to purchase the course. And then you get yourself into a community of elders. Let me call it that, a community of elders where profits are being made every time, every day. In fact, every minute safe. So, okay, someone said, can you tell me the candle we can see to know that the coin is about to go down? Well, the thing is, these candles, they are not only enough. They are not only enough. Okay, you can see, I think there's this hangman. Yes, the opposite. Those coins are like, okay, let me go back to the presentation. Those coins are like word and opposites. Do you guys get? It's like word and opposites. If you see hammer head, you are going to see inverse hammer, or some people call it, you can screenshot it again. Some people call it inverse hammer or Hangman. Yes. There's hangman. Sorry, it's hangman, not inverse hammer. There's inverted hammer. But hangman, when you see an hangman, is like the opposite. So if you see an hangman instead of a hammer, and then you see it at the top of a chart, that means it is very, very possible that that chart is about to go down. If you see it like at the top, if you see it like at all time, and a candlestick like this, is possible because about to go down. But you still need to check some confirmation, like the RSI, relative strength index. When the RSI is like oversold, when you see that the RSI is like overbought, forgive me, overbought, when the RSI is like overbought 7 and above, then you see this type of angle in a chart at the upper level of that coin, of the price, the highest level of that coin, then get ready to sell, because coin is going to down, or it should retrace any of these. There are also charts that you can just screenshot this and study them later. This is the bullish one here. This is the bearish one here. When you see these patterns, the bullish pattern, the bearish pattern. So let me head on to the next question. Okay. Someone said, okay, I said we are in a micro bear in a bullish trend. Let's take this as an example. At what point can we say we're no longer bullish on BTC? Well, you see, there is what we call halving. There's what we call halving, like 4 years halving. And then the last halving happened, was it I think that was 2020. I think I'm correct. That was 2020. So this halving, they happened like for 4 years. So after each halving, there used to be a bullish market. But aside that, there are also other factors that used to determine. There are also other factors. You see, these markets, it's not like the normal ones that we've been knowing before that, okay, is that why? Because I mentioned something about institutions earlier. Institution traders are coming in. And then, in fact, last year, May 19, many people think Bitcoin is going to a bear market. Unfortunately, I think we tested low levels and then we'll come back. So as long as the market is still going up, as long as the uptrend is still valid, we are still in the bullish market. So that is just it, guys. That is just it. And then I said markets are designed to go up. No matter what the condition is, the market is still going to go up. So that is how it is, guys. But there are bearish and bullish state of market. You should know that there are bearish and bullish state of markets. So for you to determine whether Bitcoin is bullish or Bitcoin is bearish, just zoom out, take a look at your charts. Chart it, just draw your trend lines. You are going to see where you are going up, and then you are going to see where you are coming down. Even for the sake of time, I should have just opened my trading view and do that for you guys. But that's not even the essence of this meeting. The essence of this meeting is for you guys to understand how these analyses work and how to use them to determine the beginning of a bullish market and the beginning of a bearish market. So, okay, someone said more of a TA trader based on the currency market. The question is, does it mean there should be also a reversal pattern plus fundamentals, e.g. news, to confirm a trend reversal? You see, there's one thing about technical analysis. Me, I still see technical analysis as the king to all other analysis. To me, personally, some people may have different opinion, but to me, it is. Technical analysis is still the king. So if you want to determine a reversal pattern, these things, they happen. Even the news are manipulated. The markets are manipulated. Like the news are planned. So if a bullish news happens at the bottom, or a bullish news happens where it looks like there is a trend reversal, then it's fine. It's just that news can just serve as a catalyst to that bullish run. That's just the simplest definition for it. That's the simplest explanation. That news can serve as a catalyst. The news can serve as a catalyst because even the big traders, they want to make use of the news to manipulate the market and then to make the market work. But technical analysis will still stand anytime, any day. The historical price chart will still repeat itself. History will still repeat itself. That's how it has always been, even in the forex market, in the crypto market. So it's as simple as that, guys. I think I've answered your question. So the thing is that you can make use of this analysis, join 3 of them together to confirm whether we are in a trend reversal, whether we are in a bullish trend, whether a bullish trend is about to happen or a bearish trend is about to happen. If your fundamental analysis, your technical analysis, and your sentimental analysis tells you that a bullish trend is about to happen, then trust me, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. If those three analysis tells you that. Okay, someone said I should enlarge for screenshots. I think this can go. So sorry. Just screenshot it. Just screenshot it and okay. Let me try and see if I can adjust the image. Okay, that's it. So just make a screenshot and then you should see it. And then you should see it. Just make a screenshot and then you should see it. Okay, I think that's all on the questions. That's all on the questions. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If, like I said earlier, if you missed this session or there are some things that you didn't understand, kindly chat us. Kindly go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, watch some of our videos, and then hold on to we upload the recording of this session so that you can replay it right there. Even if you didn't understand what we said tonight, just hold on and then you can upload the recording session. I'm going to upload this later for you guys. And then also that's our Crypto Based Media WhatsApp number. If you are not yet on Crypto Based Media, you should join up. If you are ready to purchase online crypto trading course, you can also message that number. Okay, I think I have two more messages. All right. Okay, someone has a question again. You see, things that repeat themselves again are the way the charts are being formed. We have market structure. That's another part entirely. Like going up and coming down. Market goes up and come down. Market goes up and come down. And then chart patterns, they tend to like happen again and again. You can see an form again and again. You can see a V reversal form again and again. What I mean that they repeat themselves. So that's what I mean by that. They repeat themselves. So even those hammers too, they are, you can see them now depending on the time frame that you put your chart. Okay. I think that's all. Thank you all for attending. Thank you very, very much. So see you next week, same time. See you next week, same time, same. Okay.